the importance of keeping land. They say that the American dollar is losing value. Some of us say that the American dollar has no value at all. And that's true. The greatest value or valuable thing in America and around the world is land. With land, you are free. With land, you can build a community. With land, you can farm. With land, you can pass something on to your children. Land is very valuable, but it's the thing that we, African people, black people, Moors, Hebrews, whatever name you want to call yourself, do not possess collectively. After the war with the Japanese stated that we will take America without firing one shot. How did they do that? They went from the rice fields to technology. And from technology, they went into investing into real estate. They started buying up America. Who owns Hawaii? The Japanese. The very people they say bombed it. Most of a great deal of American real estate is owned by the Japanese. A great deal of American real estate is owned by the Chinese. America is in debt today to both of these nations, the Japanese and the Chinese. Why? Because through land, you control your enemy. We used to have land. Our ancestors went from working for the devil to going so-called free. And the first thing our ancestors did, individually and collectively, they worked hard over the years and they invested their money in buying land. Then came the Great Migration. And the Negro left the South and went north and went west. And what did we do and what are we still doing today? The land that is passed on to us by our grandmothers and grandfathers and our ancestors, we sell it for nothing. Land is the most valuable possession in America. And we give it away for trinkets. Then when someone like Baba Khalifa has land and trying to work it and build on it, that we may have a community, that we may build a nation, we lack our support. We are here on the so-called what? Holiday weekend. Y'all get mad at me all you want to. I wrote a book called The Condemnation of the Goddamn Nigger. I hate niggas. Why do you call your people niggers, Pastor? Niggers are not my people. My people don't kill black people. I always tell people there's no such thing in my book as black on black crime. It's nigger on black crime. And nigger is not a person. Nigger is a mentality. That's it. So where are all those cultural niggers at today? We at the beach. We smoking out loud. We getting drunk. We dancing with white women and white men. We partying and having a good time with our dashikis on and our African names and saying our shay all at the same time. This is why we as a people cannot get ahead, because those as Baba Khalifa all across America and the world who are striving to do what the ancestors has called us to do, we do not support them. And then when we fall, what do we say? They took it from us. No, we let them have it. It's like the black community. There's no such thing as a black community. What part of the black community do we own? That's just a term we use. Everyone else comes in your community and what? Buy real estate on land you've been living on for years, but we were too foolish and too simple-minded to come together and say, brothers and sisters, let's buy this property. We argue who's going to own it. Who will use it first? Will my children get a part of it? Land is the most valuable possession. Land, unlike the American dollar or the coin, does not what? Depreciate in value, but it constantly increases in value. Even if you have swamp land. The white man will tell you it's no good, right? Have you investigated on some of the houses and businesses that are built down near the beach? That was former swamp land, water land, that he what? Dried out and worked with sand and gravel and this and that to make it solid enough to build a structure on it. I once pastored a Negro church. And I sat between in an area called Amelia County, 60 Midlothian Turnpike and 360 Hall Street Road. And I tried to convince and tell the Negroes to buy land on either side. And they said, we're a church, we don't need land. I didn't know what I was talking about. Anybody from Richmond? What's coming up in Midlothian and Hall Street? Everything.
Everything. Right. Everything.
Now, that same Negro church that I once pastored is now trying to fight because the white man taking some of their graveyard because he wants to widen the road because the development is coming through. Land is a powerful thing. If we have land, we have freedom. If we have land to build a school, we wouldn't have to worry about sending our children to their school. If we have land to build structures, we can establish our own businesses that we can pass on to our children and do not have to worry about them knocking on the devil's door for a job. We talk this black talk, we talk this African stuff, we talk this Kemetic science, but we don't have jack doo.
Come on.
And y'all know.
Yeah.
And I tell my wife all the time, she's sitting there, one of the things that angers me and embarrasses me as a black man is that we're walking around calling ourselves gods and goddesses, kings and queens, and we don't have a ram nor a kingdom. A God has a ram and a king has a kingdom, and unless you have real estate to build on, you have neither one. So we're talking a bunch of BS, aren't we? That's what we're doing. You can't get mad, right? It's a reality. So either we're going to live our ancestral dreams, or we're going to keep making our ancestors look like fools, talking about what they want us to do and never getting it done. Because I'm tired of looking at them having to understand that I have to pay you for something I can have myself. We're sitting on power right now. This right here is more valuable than gold. This is why the devil don't want you to have it. Because he knows what your ancestors were trying to do with that land. Now we let it all go. And the same land we sold for a few $100s, you can't buy that. Your credit isn't good enough, nor do you have enough in the bank. So we marvel and we jump for joy because somebody like Oprah went 3,000 miles to build a school. What is that doing for us at home? Let's be real about it. I love Africa. But why go 3,000 miles and buy the real estate here and build it right here, and let's build up here, and then we can help over there. We do everything backwards, but it's mostly for show, right? That's all it is. To win you over. We don't need entertainers and leaders to win us over. We need leaders to lead us into a real future. Marcus Garvey said, get land. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad taught to get land. As a matter of fact, correct me, Baba, if I'm wrong, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad petitioned the United States government to give us 3 states of land. I believe he said, let us go for, was it 7 years? Let us go for 7 years, and if we can't do for self then, we don't deserve it. Thank you, brother. 25 years. Thank you. And if we can't do for self then, we don't deserve it. Why did the devil take him up on his bargain? Because the devil knew what a great mind would do with that land. And he knew that through those teachings and that land, we would become an independent people. That's why they don't want you to have ownership of anything. You're born here. They got all of your information. They got your social. They got everything about you, but you can't get anything. But somebody will come across the water, land here. They don't have nothing on them. They don't even know if that's that man or woman's real name, but they give them credit. They give them real estate. They give them property. They give them home. They give them education. They give them everything you can't get. But we will not stick together. Stand together. To have something for ourselves. Baba Khalifa has been doing this longer than me. I'm following in his footsteps. But I too, for 35 years, have been trying to get black folks to invest in land. To build collectively, to have something for self. And all I get is a lot of grumbling. Now, mind you, this don't come from the deaf, dumb, and blind. This comes from the religious, the spiritual, the cultural, the black, the Moor, the Kemetic, the Muslim, the this, the that. Not the deaf, dumb, and blind. So the real deaf, dumb, and blind are those who what? Wear the African attire, got the Kemetic, Hebrew, Arabic names, walking around saying Ashe and black power, but will not do anything outside of being a social media revolutionary. And that's our problem. We want to be black because it's a fad. I'm black because I'm God. I'm black because it's my spirit. I'm black because that's who I am, inwardly and outwardly. Brothers and sisters, I petition you to spread the word. Tell everyone that there's a brother in Drewryville, Virginia, by the name of Baba Khalifa. He has the Nat Turner Library. He's doing great things out here. We need your support. This is what I need you to do. Just pick up your phone, get in touch with him. If it's no more than $1, say, brother, where can I send this dollar? To help you keep, preserve, and build what we are talking about. And then from here, we can spread abroad. Nat Turner didn't do what he did to be remembered for a festival. Nat Turner did what he did because he saw the plight of his people and he wanted a better life. So brothers and sisters, this is the importance of keeping land, having land. And when someone passes, if you have someone in your family and you have a part of that land, don't fight over it. If they want to sell theirs, that's fine. Tell them, give me mine. I'll keep mine. If you don't do any more than rent it out, you can rent your land. And if you want to, let some big company build a structure on your land. Why? What happens? Pretty soon they're going to get their money, they're going to get tired, they want a bigger place, they're going to get up and leave. What happens with the structure? It stays. Guess what happens? Most of the time, big corporation companies leave it. You get to have it. Now that structure is yours. So not only do you have land, you have a building. So now I'm going to rent out this building and keep renting it out. That's what? Residuals every month coming in. And my land is constantly what? Increasing in value. Get that land. And let's be free. Ashe. Peace and blessings.